All right, welcome back to another episode of the Perfect 10 podcast, presented by Boot Crew Media. Almost forgot that. I'm one half of your host. I am Dan Dees. Alongside me, as always, Mr. Jacob Purdy. All right, this episode is brought to you by the Kelly Gibson Foundation. The Kelly Gibson Foundation is a community-driven nonprofit organization that focuses on supporting first responders, military initiatives, and children's athletic programming through golf. That's right. In the greater New Orleans area and Gulf Coast region. For more information, go to www.kellygibson.
There you go, dude. Hey, dude, I was getting all tongue twisted a while ago.
Yeah, www.kellygibsonfoundation.org. Again, that website is www.kellygibsonfoundation.org. All right.
Org.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, as you might have caught on by our description of that song earlier, we're doing top 10 niche characters.
Yes. Those are characters who aren't main characters.
Not even close to main character.
Like if you take them out of the movie or the television show, it's still the same shit.
Yeah. I mean, dude. Yeah. There's only like one. I mean, it's so hard because, like, sure, if you wrote them out of the movie, you wouldn't even notice it. But in a way, like, they do impact it. I don't know. It's kind of tough.
Yes.
So, I mean, they all have some impact because otherwise you wouldn't remember them at all.
For instance, if you've seen, just random off the top of my head, have you seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Like the kids who won the ticket, not a niche character. Willy Wonka, not a niche character. Like the guests they bring, not a niche character. Oompa Loompas, not a niche character. But like his teacher, for example, not a niche character. He is a niche character. I'm sorry. Or the candy man at the candy store, niche character.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yes.
Like they're a step below a side character.
Okay.
Or supporting character.
So yeah, so mine is going to be it's going to teeter on that line from time to time. Do you have any honorable dishonorables?
My honorables that came off the top of my head was Gunther from Friends.
Okay.
Like the barista.
Okay, well, he was very recurring, but
like he didn't matter.
Correct. He did not matter. Okay.
And I got Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons.
Okay. All right, so my honorable. This one I was going to write in, but
you could do pretty much any Simpsons character, and they're very niche.
Fair. So I was going to put this on the top 10, but he was too involved in it. I got Christopher Walken from Joe Dirt.
I forgot about that. That's a good one.
But he kind of had a little too much of a role.
Yeah.
So,
but it's also a good pick, though.
I got Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder.
Also a great pick.
I got Chris Tucker in The Fifth Element. A little too much involved.
Yeah.
But hilarious character.
Yes.
I got Big Daddy from Django, which again a little too involved.
Okay.
I got Blue from Old School.
That's a niche character.
Very. And I got Rex Kwon Do.
Also a niche character. That's a good honorable mention.
So that's my honorables. You already hit yours?
I already hit mine.
Honorables? Okay. All right. So we'll just dive into the list here. My number 10 spot, I don't know why this dude's character always sticks with me. Like, there's a lot of these guys in this list. Some of them are for, like, their line specifically or, like, their catchphrase, and some is just from the character that they were.
Yeah.
My number 10 spot, I got Jonathan, which nobody knows who that is. Jonathan from Hot Rod. That was Will Arnett's character.
Oh, yeah.
Babe, wait. Like that whole scene of him just like he was the stereotypical douchebag, like good looking guy boyfriend with like a sports car and money and stuff.
Yes.
That just all he did was hate on like Rod.
Hot Rod needs more credit.
Dude, Hot Rod is all time, dude. There's so many characters in that movie that are hilarious, dude. Pools are perfect for holding water, man. It's like one of the funniest throwaway lines of all time. I think, didn't we say we're going to do like throwaway lines?
Yeah, that and dude, the bathrooms here are nuts.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That movie, for some reason, dude, there's so many good dumb one-liners from that movie. But Will Arnett's character, Jonathan from Hot Rod, is like, sure, he serves a purpose in the movie because like you need his character that like, because the girl was like way too hot for Rod,
obviously,
but she liked him and like hated her boyfriend, like, so anyway, his very niche character, but hey, had to have him. Number 9, maybe the most niche character of all time, but still one of the funniest ones. And everybody remembers this scene from this movie. Willard. Nobody, you have to go back and really listen close. You might remember Willard's wife, Jenny. She's the one that made all the masks in Django.
Don't ask me or my wife for nothing.
Dude, that dude's character, he's like, she stayed up, I watched her stay up all night making 30 masks for you ungrateful sons of bitches. Dude,
don't ask me or mine for nothing.
I'm leaving. And he just throws his mask off and he leaves. Dude,
that's a great pick.
It's like the most niche like scene in general from any movie.
You can make that argument for a lot of Quentin Tarantino characters.
Dude, but that dude, I mean, like, that's his only role in that entire movie is he's in it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, for like they're in the lynch mob. And if you haven't seen the movie, they're in the lynch mob. They're about to go get Django, the black cowboy.
They can't see out of the mask.
They can't see because the wife cut the eye holes all wrong. And Jonah Hill, the best part was like, I could just speak for everybody. We all appreciate the mask.
We can all agree the masks were a good idea.
And we appreciate it. But let's just do it without right now. This is horse shit. I'm going home.
Dude, that whole scene is so funny, dude.
See, that's the thing about niche characters. You forget about them until somebody else brings them up.
And I mean, I even tried to look it up. The only way you could look, if you go back to the scene and watch it and you listen real close, they say like, oh, who made these? Like, oh, Willard's wife. And then the other guy's like, yeah, Jenny, whatever. Like, so like you really got to piece it all together.
I can't see shit.
Oh yeah, dude. So that's my number 9 spot.
Great pick.
I mean, honestly, like that scene, like when I was going back doing my research, I was trying to figure out, I thought it was Jonah Hill that was saying all the funny stuff, but he hardly says anything in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's his only scene in the whole movie. He said like 4 lines.
Yeah.
But,
ooh, top 10 cameos.
Okay.
Let me
write it down. So my number 8 spot. Everybody remembers this. Actually, I didn't even look up his name. I'm just pretty positive it's his real name. Rob Riggle.
Yeah.
From Step Brothers. Pow, 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 pow.
Are you saying pow?
Pow. That might hurt y'all's ears on that one. Spiking the mics. But yeah, everybody knows just that word from that character.
Yeah. He'll eat your dick like Kobayashi.
Like, it's just, I mean, that's what this list is about. Just niche characters,
Yeah. I got 3 niche characters from the same medium. Now that I'm looking at it, I didn't even catch that.
The same medium? Like same movie?
Yeah. Didn't even catch that.
I didn't hit nothing there, dude. What? Okay.
That's good. All right.
Wait, from the same movie, dude?
Well, same show.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right. So that was your 10, 9, 8?
Yes.
Number 10. The only reason I ranked this fella is because I identify very closely to him since I'm a teacher. I got Mr. Morgan from 10 Things I Hate About You, the black teacher.
Is that a chick show, dude?
You never seen 10 Things I Hate About You?
I don't think so.
Bruh. You need to get on your chick flicks.
I mean, I've seen a lot, dude. I love 27 Dresses. Don't get me wrong, but
you gotta get 10 Things I Hate About You. That's one of the best.
I don't think I've seen it, dude.
Best Shakespeare adaptation. I put Shakespeare in air quotes
because whatever.
He didn't write that shit. From Taming of the Shrew. But I identify with Mr. Morgan because he's this teacher who's just over all his damn students.
Yeah, fair.
And like his straight A student even gets on his damn nerves because she raises her hand over everything and he answers, yes, Mrs. I have an opinion about everything. I say that on a daily basis.
Nice.
From that one student, she raises her hand. I say, oh, okay, what do we got here, Mrs.? I have an opinion about everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Throwaway character. Yeah. So I identify with him. That's why I ranked him. Number 9, I got Spider Rico. You know who that is?
Is that from Nacho Libre?
Nope.
I have no idea.
From Rocky. He was Rocky's first opponent.
What?
Yes. He sets the tone for the whole movie. He's in Rocky 1. As soon as the movie fires off, bam, Spider Rico and Rocky are just throwing down in the middle of the ring. And it sets that fight with Rocky sets the tone for the whole damn thing. So that's why I ranked him.
I don't remember that at all.
On top of that, he was actually an also legit boxer, heavyweight boxer in real life who like one punched a lot of fools. His only drawback after round 2 or 3, he sucked.
Okay.
I think it was from Argentina. But anyways, you gotta look him up. This fight film is pretty
very niche, dude. I'll give you that.
Extremely niche.
I went way more mainstream with my niche characters.
See, number 8, I got Thunder Lips from Rocky 3. Hulk Hogan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude,
the ultimate male.
I mean, you're some wild characters, dude.
Like,
it is niche characters.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like, I love his little throwaway line. We have the ultimate male versus, and he points to Rocky, the ultimate meatball. For some reason, that shit just is hilarious to me.
Well, I mean, he is all-time heel.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. Oh, absolutely. So yeah. So that was my 10, 9, 8.
Okay. My number 7 spot. Nobody's gonna know this by name. And I don't know why I love these. It's multiple characters that are the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I got Nebel.
Nebel.
You know what Nebel is?
No.
If I say the worm guys from Men in Black.
Oh, good one.
I honestly couldn't even tell you what they just talk like, like,
yeah, they talk like little south of the border,
but they're hilarious.
Colombians.
And I always say they're the roach guys, but they're actually worms. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for some reason, oh wow.
I'm gonna watch it the mic.
For some reason, those characters are hilarious to me.
Yes.
I feel like that's like the best characters from Men in Black, other than like
the pug.
Okay, well, you got the little tiny guy and the guy's brain that's controlling him. That's solid. You got the actual roach guy, the guy that is roaches.
One of the best performances ever.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, that's just, we'll get to that later.
But the worm guys are hilarious to me. I don't know why. They just are.
All right, that's a good pick.
So that's my 7 spot. My number 6 spot. Again, don't know why I love this character so much, because like it honestly, from this movie, it could be 20 different people from this movie, because there's so many like side characters that don't really mean anything to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I got Idiocracy.
Ah,
I got the little kid that's in the in the cabinet.
Yeah, he just looks like, do something smart.
I ain't never seen no plant grow out of no toilet.
And he won the cabinet spot from like a Mountain Dew bottle from the Twisty Cap.
That kid, that character, like when he's trashing on him because he's trying to say like,
we need water for plants.
It's like, what? Like out the toilet? I ain't never seen no plant. Like that whole scene is hilarious, dude. And he's like, it don't have a plants crave. Like they keep talking about Brondo, how it's got electrolytes. It's got what plants crave. Dude, it's just, that whole scene cracks me up. That kid is like, he's sitting there scratching his head, looking all confused. He's like, why is this guy talking about water? You know what I'm saying, dude? For some reason, that one just cracks me up.
Yeah.
But that whole scene, honestly, there's like 4 people in that scene that are all hilarious.
I like it.
You could just like what's his name? The doctor from Accepted.
Yeah, not Accepted. He's a doctor. Lewis Black's character. I see his head, like his face.
No, not Lewis Black.
You said from Accepted.
Yeah, I know. He plays the doctor in Idiocracy. He's like, man,
Justin Long.
Justin Long. Yeah.
Man. He goes, yeah, man, your shit's all fucked up and all retarded.
Exactly, there's so many characters like in that movie.
Idiocracy's a great
top
movie.
notch, dude. And fingers crossed it doesn't come true.
And we're getting there.
We're getting there.
My number 7. He's a real person, but they fictionalized him for the show. I got George Steinbrenner from Seinfeld.
Interesting. Okay.
Just because,
but I mean, you can be real and be niche, you know?
Yeah, but it's totally a dramatization of the actual George Steinbrenner.
I like that. Yeah.
It's
a very interesting role that he plays.
Like, George makes the dumbest work decisions, but for some reason, George Steinbrenner loves him.
Right.
And like, one of the best parts is when George Steinbrenner like tells George Steinbrenner, hey, why aren't our uniforms all 100% cotton? and George listens to him, and Yankees win the World Series.
Dude, that is, I didn't think about that at all. Dude, trying to find niche characters, like, there's no way to Google this list.
Yeah.
Every time you search niche or like secondary, whatever, it always comes up supporting actors every single time.
Yeah.
So it's a very difficult list to research.
All right. So number 7, George Steinbrenner from Seinfeld. Number 6, I got Uncle Leo from Seinfeld.
Dude, I hate Uncle Leo. Dude.
I love.
No,
You're
dude.
supposed to hate him. He's supposed to get on your damn
That's
nerves.
fair. He is good for the purpose of he serves.
He's that relative that you just dread being next to.
Yeah.
Everybody has an Uncle Leo. Everybody
Right.
has that relative where you hear that they're coming to the family dinner. You're like,
Do I have to go? You know?
yeah, it's like he's just gonna talk to me. I don't want to talk to him.
Dude, that is, I mean, see,
That's what made him so great.
I have a real problem where, like, so for the same reason that I hate like Breaking Bad, right? I cannot stand the mom.
Oh yeah, she's horrible.
But that's her purpose. She's supposed to be a character that you hate.
Yes,
So they do a good job of being that character that you hate, but I feel like
you had that get off my TV kind of hate.
yes, like I can't stand watching it.
Yeah, I understand it, but like I said, I love Uncle Leo for the role he plays. Like
I can't.
you're supposed to I don't want to see Uncle Leo because Jerry doesn't want to see Uncle Leo.
Right.
He doesn't want to deal with
That's
Uncle Leo.
fair. It's fair.
So that's why I got him.
I got you. No, I hear you.
I was just watching Seinfeld the other day. It was the episode where Uncle Leo's watching everything.
The what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my 7-6.
Okay. My number 5 spot. Probably the most niche of any of mine that I have left because he's only in the movie for a minute, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I got Seabass.
Hell yeah, that's a good pack.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Like Seabass and the boys, like that one scene, you could take that out the movie, you would never even wouldn't make any difference.
No, it wouldn't.
But for some reason,
Honorable
Seabass,
mention, the blind kid.
Petey.
Yeah, Petey, the blind. You sold my dead bird. You sold my dead bird to a blind kid. Pretty bird. And
Yeah.
you sit there petting.
Oh wait, no,
him.
the bird was Petey.
Pete, yeah. Who's the blind kid?
I don't think they said his name.
But anyway, hilarious.
But no, so Seabass, like everybody knows Seabass, and he's barely in the movie at all.
he's only in 2 scenes.
Just that one scene.
He's in the diner scene and he's in the truck stop scene because he was the person that will show up at midnight or whatever to come get his dick sucked.
I don't remember that.
I can't believe you don't. I mean, I can't.
But anyway, yeah. So Seabass in the 5 spot, just because niche character is what it is. My number 4 spot. This one, it may be a little too involved in the movie, but at the same time, like if you look up like their greatest scenes, it's only like a minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I got Cheeseburger Eddie from The Longest Yard.
See, I would go a different route. I would go with Tony.
Who's Tony?
Exactly. He's Joey Diaz's character.
Okay, yeah, Joey Diaz.
Or
yeah.
Brucey, for that matter.
Well, so Cheeseburger Eddie, everybody knows. Like I would bet that anybody that even knows who Terry Crews is knows him as Cheeseburger Eddie.
Yes.
He's been in about 80 other things.
He was also a great niche character in White Chicks.
Well, he was kind of a main character.
Was he?
He was in it a lot.
Okay, I guess you.
I just watched White Chicks a couple nights ago.
I love White Chicks.
It's terrible, dude.
It's a terrible movie, but boy, it's fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious, yeah.
They need to remake it. I would not be mad at a White Chicks reboot.
But so the thing was though, like I would bet most people that know who, like, if you like show them a picture, like, that's Cheeseburger Eddie. Like if you like,
Obi-Wan.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
So that is my 5-4.
All right, my number 5. I got Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy.
Oh, dude, that is hilarious, bro.
Who needs them? You like popsicles?
Sure.
And you need to come on down to the cellar. I got a whole freezer full of popsicles. Mmm.
No thanks. I gotta get going.
Oh, don't make me beg now.
You're funny. Bye.
Get your fat ass back here.
Dude,
Like he's probably.
dude, I didn't think about that, but that character is hilarious, bro.
I mean, we shouldn't laugh at child predators, but boy, he's the funniest child predator of all time.
because he's like 90 years old too.
Yeah, and he's trying to fuck like.
He's got that whistly old
Yeah.
voice.
Because we've all known an old person that talks like that too. That's the weirdest part.
Dude. I didn't think about that at all, but that character is
Yes.
hilarious.
Number 5, Herbert the
Herbert
pervert. And number 4, okay. In the later movies, he
Joe
was a
Fat Ass.
side character, but in the original movie, he was a very niche character. I got Uncle Eddie from National Lampoon's Vacation.
Okay, dude, I honestly thought about that earlier when we were talking about Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the original movie, you could have took his whole character out of the movie, same movie.
Really?
But it was like Christmas Vacation, you needed Uncle Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
Vegas Vacation, you needed Uncle Eddie. But
Yep.
the regular Vacation, you didn't need him. So that's why I got him at number 4, because he set in the original Vacation, trash character. He wasn't as funny, but he opened the door to come back and he was hilarious. So that's why I got him at my number 4.
He became one of the most lovable, hateable characters of all time.
Yeah, he was originally not supposed to be that loved and well received. And then the sequel, Christmas Vacation, came
he
out.
became
Boy,
the character that everybody loves to hate. Like everybody has that person in their family that is like,
again, that was what's his nuts? What we just talked about, Uncle Leo.
that's fair.
We have an Uncle Leo, we have a cousin Eddie that we're ashamed of, but it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I feel you. That was your 5-4.
That was my 5-4.
All right, so my number
I
3,
can't wait till my number 3.
dude, my 3-2-1. I love these characters, dude. All right,
My number 3, you're gonna be like, fuck, why didn't I think? I know for a fact you're gonna wish you thought of him.
so my number 3 spot, is it from a cartoon?
No.
Okay, so my number 3 spot, there's no way anybody's going to see this pick coming from me because I don't even hardly ever watch this show, but it's one of my favorite characters from any TV show of all time.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way around it. I got Towley from
From
South Park.
South Park.
Want to get high? He's just randomly. Anytime somebody talks about moisture, he just pops up like, "Yeah,
Don't
man,
forget to bring
don't
the towel.
forget to bring a towel." You
And he
know?
gets high all the time. Okay.
At
I'm
the
glad,
end,
I'm glad you brought up South Park because I just thought,
want to get high, and they're like, "No, Towley, get out of here."
no, Tally, get the fuck.
For some reason, that character to me is so funny, even though it just shows up so randomly throughout.
My favorite South Park niche character is Officer Barbrady, the cop from the early episodes.
Yeah, I don't know the show, dude.
Okay, but
I just for some reason, every time I've seen a show, Mr. or Towley was
It's like-
showed up.
Officer Barbrady is like the dumbest character you could imagine, like intelligence wise. Like he's so dumb, and he's a cop. But the funniest scene was when Cartman was hanging on the cross, and Officer Barbrady comes by and like he could barely read, and he's just learning to read. He looks at the cross and goes, T is for turtle, and just walks away.
It's very niche.
Yes.
But no, Towley, for some reason, dude, if you just go back and watch Towley's greatest moments in South Park, it's hilarious.
All right. My number 3. I know you don't have him ranked. But when I say it, you can be like, fuck. I got Rickety Cricket from Always Sunny.
Oh, well, okay. That's not niche, dude. He's in so
very
many
niche.
episodes.
But you could take him out of those episodes, though.
You got to
Like-
have Rickety Cricket, dude.
Dude, Rickety Cricket's hilarious.
I do love Rickety Cricket. That's fair.
The best part about him, he is down bad with
Oh,
he's
he's down.
down
He's
worse.
always down bad.
he's down worse with each episode he appears in. That's what makes him so fucking hilarious.
Oh, he does get progressively worse. And
Like, didn't he
D
start-
ruined his life.
yeah, didn't he start off like as a priest or something?
He was a priest.
Yeah, and D just fucks him up.
Yeah.
And he turns into like a crackhead.
Oh yeah. I mean, as much of a crackhead as it gets. Yeah.
Yep. We all know that one person who progressive, like started from the top, it just progressively got worse throughout the years.
Oh, no doubt.
Like that's what makes him so fun. 'Cause you see Ricky Cricket, like, I know somebody exactly like that.
Yeah,
who
because
had the world
he
on their
got to a
shoulder.
certain point where he was like on a date with this girl, right? And then he like goes to bed with her and wakes up, and then turns out he's making out with a dog the whole time
Mhm.
because he's so throwed off.
Yeah.
Dude,
And they got the perfect actor for him too.
Yeah. yeah, oh yeah,
David Hornsby
yeah,
is his name.
yeah. No, he was a priest, and then D talked him into selling drugs for her somehow, and then that's when he went off the rails. Like he was selling coke, and then for some reason they had to get some amount of money. I don't know.
Yeah. And fun fact, Joe Burrow looks exactly like Rickety Cricket.
Nah. Close. It is close. Fair.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me find a good picture.
I mean, I can see both of them in my head right now. He looks more like Macaulay Culkin.
I can get that, but come on. That's Joe Burrow.
It's close.
They could be related.
They could be related, no doubt.
But yeah, Rickety.
Rickety Cricket is hilarious.
I just love that.
I mean, dude,
I love that version.
it gets to a certain point. It's like, how is this even the same person? Like, I know they're doing makeup and stuff, but like,
yeah,
they had to have knocked some of his teeth out.
I think they're just prosthetics. Like the de-evolution of Rickety Cricket right here. Start from the top now.
Oh, it's rough, dude.
Yeah. If you haven't seen,
He's like half of his face is burnt off. He's got one eye.
mm-hmm.
It gets wild.
Yeah, love D. D's one of my favorite fictional characters. I can't believe I didn't rank her in top 10 fictional characters. She's probably my favorite from that show. Just because she catches all sorts of shit.
Oh, she catches all of it.
Yeah. And then for one,
I would take Charlie over D though, as far as fictional characters go.
I think I'll take D.
Um,
Just because, like I said, she takes all the shit, but there's one moment where she gives a shit, and that's Rickety Cricket.
that he has to like her.
Yeah.
That's all she cares about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my number 3 spot, Rickety Cricket.
My number 2 spot really could be my number 1 favorite fictional or niche character.
Okay.
But my number 1 just was my number 1 as soon as I thought about it.
Okay.
So my number 2 spot, if I say Rick and Morty, who would be the niche?
Jerry. No. Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butthole. Dude, Mr. Poopy Butthole. It's like, first off, it's the most absurd name for a character. And 2, he only pops in. Like, it's like they do it on purpose to leave him out. And he randomly shows up at like the end of season 3. Like, literally, the outro credits. He's like, ooh, I guess y'all are missing me, but hey, I'll come around next season.
And he had the best introductory episode of anybody.
Dude, just look, do yourselves a favor. If you've never seen Rick and Morty, fine, whatever.
And if you haven't seen it, you hear us talk about Mr. Poopy Butthole, you're like, what the hell, dude?
It's not what it's like. He's not some gross character. He's just, that's what his name is.
Yeah, he's just an alien. His name just so happens to be Mr. Poopy Butthole.
It's just Mr. and his last name is Poopy Butthole.
Yeah. That's a great pick.
It's just, he's so funny, dude. Like, I can go back and watch. It's like a 3.5 minute clip of like all of Mr. Poopy Butthole in the whole series. It's just hilarious, dude. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's just one of my favorite characters of any like cartoon show ever written in. It's so absurd. He shows up at the most random times. And it's like they know the character that they came up with. Like, I think in the intro, he shows up in like 2 or 3 scenes, even though he's barely in the entire show at all.
Yeah, but he's so damn. Remember the heist episode?
He's so funny.
Where
dude.
he's just like a retired college professor now.
So funny, dude. Dude, it's so absurd, but dude, it's hilarious.
Yeah, great pick. Number 2. Okay, like Cousin Eddie, he started off as a niche character, but he ended up becoming a bigger deal than what he is.
Okay.
Because for some reason fans loved him and they brought him back. Literally, I got Boba Fett from Star Wars.
Okay.
Like, you could have just made him like a random ass stormtrooper. Same thing, but he just looked so cool and people loved him. They killed him off in the lamest way. He got bumped into and fell into a pit. That's how little that the writers and the director cared about the character. But so many people loved Boba Fett just because how cool he looked. They ended up in the books letting him live, and then he ended up getting his own Disney Plus show.
Dude, I don't know anything. We've been over this. I don't know.
I
anything.
know. You don't ever seen Star Wars. You think you can write the thing.
I can write it, dude. Yeah, I mean, clearly that was bad writing. A lovable creature just dies.
He's not a creature. He's a warrior. He's a bounty hunter warrior. But okay, yeah, Boba Fett, my number 2.
Okay, so my number 1 spot, it's because he's such a memorable niche character in so many solid movies.
Okay.
It might be a dozen movies, honestly, where he shows up in 1 or 2 scenes.
Okay.
But he's also a main character in a lot of other movies. I have this dude in general. I don't even have one movie specifically. I have Steve Buscemi. All Sandler movies.
All right.
I mean, he's always,
I'll give you credit.
He's always some random dude that they run into on the street.
My favorite is Crazy Guys from Mr. Deeds.
Yes. When he put lipstick on and marks his name off.
No, that's Billy Madison.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was the one where he's going to kill. He's like, well, I got
Yeah.
the people I need to kill list.
Yeah, that's Billy Madison. Crazy Eyes is for Mr. Deeds. And he was like, Well, he's like in jail. Why are you in jail? Because I attacked a mailman. Why'd you attack the mailman? I thought he was a wizard. He was like, looked like he was trying to cast a spell on me. Well, maybe he was just waving. And he gets the pizza. Oh, you know me all too well, Deeds. French fries and gumballs.
Dude, like every character, yeah, Deeds, Big Daddy, Billy Madison.
Oh, the homeless guy in Big Daddy, also hilarious.
Yes. Dude, he plays so many random one scene roles.
Also, one of my favorite quotes from Big Daddy: if OJ can get away with murder, why can't Sonny have his kid? And he points to the black guy and says, "This guy knows what I'm talking about."
This dude, this guy knows what I'm talking about. That one line, dude, is
Yeah, shout out OJ.
But yeah, I have Steve Buscemi in general in my number one spot of niche characters.
All right, great pick. Number one, we're going back to Seinfeld. I got David Putty.
Oh, dude. I love Putty, dude.
He's just a random ass boyfriend of Elaine.
Yeah, you could do without him. That's fair, dude. I didn't think about that at all.
He is the only dumb character in television history that doesn't fuck anything up. He's just an idiot, but he somehow gets by.
Right. God, dude, I didn't think about Putty at all.
Like
And like everybody loves his character, even though like he never does anything wrong, really.
he's morally good. He's just
He is a good guy. Yeah.
He's just a dumbass.
Yeah.
You know, but one of my favorite, Kramer calls him up for something. David Putty, hello. Hey, it's Kramer. I know. You got the 8-ball jacket. You have a question? You ask the 8-ball. Dude's just a meathead dumbass. And
Dude,
he's so fucking hilarious.
I do love Putty's character, dude. That is hilarious, dude. I didn't think about that. Oh, dude, I hate dude. That one's a jewel. Yeah, slipped my mind.
Yes. So number one, David Putty.
Okay. Hey, before we do rundowns, now that we're about to be back in video action here shortly,
Mm-hmm.
as far as like me getting all of it uploaded.
Yeah, because we got some important things coming up.
Well, and I finally got a new laptop. There's more storage on here to where I can like
Yeah, sexy little bitch you
do
got
all the
there.
editing and whatnot. Oh, dude, I gotta add the other giveaway on here. That's my bad because I was actually just about to go over the giveaways. We're missing one right here, but so we'll go over the two main ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you're on,
Trivia question. I almost forgot.
okay, yeah, you look that up while I'm doing the spiel.
Yeah,
So
I need the sound for it.
okay, if you're only listening to the episodes, go watch us. I mean, I'm looking pretty good in this episode. I got the guns out, you know. I do need to slim up a little bit, but here we are. But yeah, so the giveaways, you got to be watching us on Boot Crew Media's YouTube, obviously, to even see what we're talking about. I'm only going to go over two of them right now. One of them, you're gonna have to go back and watch a handful of episodes. There's 5 Hammond hats, $100 giveaway.
Mhm.
You have to name what the 5 Hammond hats are. You only get one turn at guessing what they all are, and you have to get them all right.
Yep.
Okay, that one's pretty easy. That one's $100. Another $100. The ones we've been talking about
Yes.
for
So many good guesses.
so many episodes.
Yeah.
There's one thing in this, you can see it. I mean, like,
Clear as crystal.
just look in the whole screen here. There's one very specific thing. You have to name what it is.
And August 1st, we revealing it.
Correct.
I had somebody text me. They were so close.
$100 giveaway. Look, you have to say
So close.
you have to say exactly what it is.
So far, 8 by my count, it's either 7 or 8 people have said the same thing, which is like
Not specific enough, though.
not specific enough.
Okay, yeah. So that's the thing. All right. So the 3 rules are: the answer has to be exactly specific. The answer has to be given on Boot Crew Media's YouTube page on one of our videos,
Mhm.
and you only get one guess at each giveaway.
Yes.
That's it. I mean, you're literally looking at $100 right now. You just have to say it.
Shit, probably more. You can get that, the
Hammond hats.
Hammond hats,
And the
this.
one thing that's usually right here, this one's a $50, but I got it's
Yeah, we'll get it.
we got a different setup situation going.
Yeah.
So
All right. Trivia question. In movies, you hear this scream a lot.
Yeah, I'll just fill my pipe.
okay.
It's a stock sound. It came from one movie.
Is it Swiss Family Robinson?
No, I'm not asking the movie. It has a popular name. What is the scream called?
The Scream?
Yeah, we like so many different damn movies, even from Reservoir Dogs. Aladdin. Watch. You hear the scream.
Okay, so like, okay, that is the exact same Scream. Fair. I have no idea what it's called.
It's called the Wilhelm scream.
Oh, he
Ni-
said Wilhelm earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
niche character Wilhelm got killed. He made out the scream. They love the scream so much they stocked it, and every studio uses it.
Okay.
So now when you watch a movie, you hear that scream. you're like,
Wilhelm.
Yep.
Okay. We have not decided. Wait, did we say earlier? What are we doing next week? Sports movie
We're
moments?
doing sports movie moments with Dustin and Michelle, and we're doing SNL alumni movie.
Let's figure out a food one if we can. Well, for sure with Dustin, we're gonna do sports movie moments.
Good food.
I feel like we've already done entrees, desserts,
Main dishes.
appetizers.
Good food.
Um,
Appetizers is probably our best episode. Everybody loves.
guilty snacks,
Let's do salty snacks.
summer snacks.
Okay.
No,
Salty snacks, sweet snacks.
field. No.
We're
Hmm.
gonna figure this out before we get.
We're
off.
gonna workshop it.
Yeah.
We may do, dude. SNL alumni movies is gonna be a heavy.
We're gonna disagree on a lot.
But anyway, so you're for sure gonna get sports movie moments. Did he say he's gonna come in studio?
Probably I haven't got that far with.
We'll try not.
He's down though. He's down to clown.
Okay, gravy. So rundowns, top 10 niche or niche, however you like to say it, characters. My number 10 spot, I got Will Arnett's character from Hot Rod, Jonathan. 9, I got the guy whose wife made the mask in Django. It's Willard, you know, if you really pay attention. 8 spot, I got Rob Riggle from Step Brothers. 7, I got the Worm guys from Men in Black. 6, the kid in Idiocracy that's in the cabinet. 5, Seabass. 4, Cheeseburger Eddie. 3, Towley from South Park. 2, Mr. Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty. And number 1, any Steve Buscemi in the Sandler movies.
Okay. Love it. So that's it.
That was my rundown. Yeah, dude.
Get back to it. Number 10, I got Mr. Morgan from 10 Things I Hate About You. Number 9, Spider Rico from Rocky. Number 8, Thunderlips from Rocky 3. Number 7, I got George Steinbrenner from Seinfeld. Number 6, Uncle Leo from Seinfeld. Number 5, Herbert from Family Guy. Number 4, Cousin Eddie from Vacation. 3, Rickety Cricket from Always Sunny. Number 2, Boba Fett from Star Wars. And number 1, David Putty from Seinfeld.
Nice. Yeah. You had some repeat shows, I guess. Yeah, so that's y'all's Thursday. Come back Monday for more. And until then,
Let's do it.
peace.